Alyssa from Holistic Angels, here to do a weekly energy card reading. This week I thought we'd use the magical messages from the Fairies Oracle cards. We are going to be heading into a new season, really fast. The weeks seem to be rolling by already. If January didn't quite start off how you'd planned, perhaps it was a little rocky, please don't worry about it. Just see January as like the 3-month trial, when you sign up to a new subscription. That was a 3-month trial, okay? You've decided, okay, it didn't quite go how you wanted it to, but you're going to stick with it because some good did come out of it as well. So that's the way I would view it. So we're going to pull 3 of these cards. I have been using these cards all week for myself, and the cards that I tend to use a lot for myself, I don't usually use on readings that often, but because they are the Fairy Oracle cards, I just thought I really want to share them with you guys. They've got such a high vibration, such a playful vibration, and I don't offer, I was just thinking about it the other day, there aren't any fairy readings on the website, I don't think. So what I'm going to do, just for you guys who watch this video, I'm probably not going to put this anywhere else other than in the description of this video, but what I want to do is I want to offer for a limited time a 5-card fairy reading, and I'm going to do that at a really affordable price. I'm going to do that for just £20. Okay, it's not something I usually do, but because I love you guys, I want to give you guys something back for watching and subscribing and liking these videos. So I'm going to create a PayPal code, which if you click it in the description box, it'll take you to PayPal. The £20 will already be written up, and then you can just pay, and then you'll get your reading through. Once I've done that for you, I'll send you a confirmation email as well. That code will only last until I take it off. So I'm probably only going to keep it on there for maybe like a week and a half. I'm not going to keep it on there for like loads and loads of time. So yeah, I'm going to put that code in the description box down below this video, a 5-card fairy reading for £20. It won't be there, forever. So I just wanted to let you guys know that in case you thought, oh, I'll come back to that, in a couple of weeks, but it probably won't be there. So now that I've told you about that little thing I've been guided to share with you guys, let's get straight into our reading. So we're going to pull 3 cards to symbolize the beginning, middle, and the end of this week. So that's our first card. Our second card. The fairies tend to be like really on point, like the cards come out so easily. So the first card for Monday and Tuesday says business venture. It says trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. There are like these little gnomes in this card, and they're kind of just like holding all this money, and they're just really happy to be surrounded by this abundance, and they're kind of holding it, but it's not in a greedy way. They're just like, wow, look at this opportunity, look at these coins that have landed in our laps. This is a new business venture. So if you've been thinking of starting your new business, or if you've been thinking of getting it, like transforming into a new career, or applying for a new job, or going for a promotion, this is really excellent news. It could be that financial abundance comes to you as a result of that change. It could be that other opportunities and windows of opportunity open up for you. So it could be collaborating with people that you really want to work with. It could be traveling to a new destination with your work that you've always wanted to go. So just keep your eyes out for the beginning of the week for this new business venture. But you have to just trust and follow through on those divinely inspired ideas, because they are going to be the things that bring you the opportunity once you follow them. So as we move into the middle of the week, the card that comes up says be yourself. And there's this fairy, and she's riding a unicorn, and the unicorn's horn is kind of like this aerial, that the antennae almost between the divine. It's receiving this amazing information. The fairy is so happy that she's being her true self. She's expressing her true self. And it says, this situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis of your personal power. This isn't a week to pretend to be anybody else. In fact, no week is a week to be anybody else. There are aspects of us that change slightly. So, for example, you may act differently in a professional setting to how you would with your 2-year-old at home, or how you would with your friends if you go out for a meal. That doesn't mean, though, that you're being inauthentic. We have different sides to us. We aren't one-dimensional. We do have different sides. That is fine if you want to express those different sides. But what this card is saying is that all of those different facets about you make up you. And it's when you are pretending to be perhaps just one thing. It's when you're pretending to be something that doesn't sit right with you, okay? Something that makes you feel like you're not being able to express who you are. So if you're in a situation where you're having to dim your light, that's what it kind of feels like. It feels like you're having to dim your light so as to make other people feel comfortable. But it's not really your problem if other people cannot, withstand your high vibration. We have to be, being our authentic selves, because it causes change within other people. So the middle of the week, you are asked to be yourself. This could be in this job interview. It's important not to make any promises that you cannot deliver, not to say that you're something that you're not. Obviously, be professional if you're going to an interview, but it's about not lying, really. I didn't want to put it so bluntly, but it's about not lying, okay? Being yourself, being true to yourself, and not letting outside influences make you doubt yourself or question your own moral compass, perhaps. And then the end of the week, it says, get some exercise. And it says, as your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. So this is our vessel that houses our soul. It's so important. And even though this is a vessel, people speak about the soul being the true part of ourselves. That is so true. That is our everlasting self, our immortal self. But that doesn't make our body any less important. Our body is very important. And it's a beautiful work of art. It's a masterpiece. It's amazing how our body works. And scientifically, we don't yet know everything about the body. We don't yet even know everything about the nervous system, or, the brain, or any other part of our body. So really, it's about looking after it, putting in great stuff into that vessel, i.e. drinking water, drinking foods that aren't processed or full of sugar, and exercising. We sometimes might feel like we're being told off, like, oh, well, you shouldn't, have that fizzy drink, or you shouldn't do this, or you shouldn't do that. But really, this vessel is the host to your soul. Your soul has a purpose. Therefore, your vessel is the thing that's getting you to do your purpose. Now, sometimes there are things that are outside our control, okay, and that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about any self-blame or saying that our bodies have to be perfect in any way, because that's not so either. But there are things that we can do to make the most of our bodily, situation, what our bodies can do for us. So exercising at the end of the week, it doesn't have to be some crazy high intensity thing unless you want it to be. It could just be going for a brisk walk. It could be cycling. It could be taking your dog for a walk. Whatever it is, get outside, get some fresh air, get some exercise, clear those cobwebs away, okay? We can be stuck inside a box all day, whether it's a box in our workplace or, the majority of our homes are shaped like a box. Therefore, we feel like we are in a box. Once you go outside, though, you're no longer trapped in that box. You're able to think outside of it, and the inspirations will flow to you much easier. And if you're exercising as well, it's going to boost your endorphins, make you feel happier, make you feel more content, inspired ideas. So exercise would be great. So now we're going to end our reading with an Ascended Masters card. We didn't do one last week, but we're going to do one this week, okay? So the Ascended Master that comes up for us this week is White Buffalo Calf Woman. I think we've had this card a while ago, and it says Peace Offering. It is important this week to remain in our own peace. What do I mean by that? It means doing things that make us feel peaceful. If we're watching the TV or the radio and we feel like it's bringing our energy down, we should turn it off. Now, this isn't about being in denial of the things that are going on in the world, but this is about looking after ourselves, because if we allow ourselves to become polarized, we cannot be of full service to anyone else. We can't really be of full service to ourselves. We have to balance. We have to find that peace and that centeredness. Everybody does that differently. For me, I wear turquoise. Turquoise is a massive part of my life. I wear it to feel grounded and centered, balanced and protected. I even have my little moon goddess wand necklace on today. It's so cute. And that helps me feel balanced, and that helps me feel peaceful. It could be that you read, or you go for a walk, or you invest in some gemstones that you feel drawn to. Sometimes you might look up at the properties of a gemstone. So, for example, hematite is a heavy gemstone that is very good for grounding, very good for anchoring ourselves. But you might be drawn to another crystal with different properties, but if you are drawn to it, it means it's for you. So don't worry too much about looking up the properties of crystals if you want to use crystals to feel that peaceful centeredness. It's about, when you are drawn to something, you should allow your intuition to guide you. That is the best thing that you could do. You could take on board people's guidance, and that's fantastic, but ultimately you have to follow your own intuition. What does your heart tell you? What is your soul telling you that you need right now? So stay in your peace, stay depolarized, objective. Imagine yourself stepping outside of the situation, looking in, even on the planet. What would you do if you were outside of it yet couldn't intervene? Well, you'd probably send peaceful thoughts, and you'd probably send love, because that is the most productive thing that you could do. So that's what we could do. That's one thing that we could do, is just to send peaceful thoughts to situations that are making us feel restless and not making us feel peace. Just get back in touch with the things that make us feel calm. That little, that butterfly feeling inside, not the one in your stomach when you're nervous, but it's kind of more towards your chest. Do any of you guys get that? It's like that relaxing feeling. Sometimes people get that when they've had a meditation or Reiki. Just allow yourself to feel the peace. Like, let it wash over you. Do a meditation. Watch a YouTube video on chakra cleansing or crystal healing or distance Reiki, whatever it may be. Invest some time in yourself and allow yourself to do that every single day. Make that a point this week to do that, to do something that makes you feel peaceful every day. It's going to take some getting used to if it's not already in your routine, but it'll work. And I myself am doing this. I'm doing new affirmations every day, and doing new visualizations every day, and it's helped me so much the last few weeks. So that is the guidance that I can share from me to you. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed the reading this week. If you want to take part in that offer, which will just be up for just over a week, I think I'm going to end it perhaps just after Valentine's Day or just before. So it's the 5-card fairy reading for £20. So that's cool. And I'm looking forward to doing these readings for you guys as well, because these cards are so spot on yet gentle, and they offer tips. I like it when readings give you like practical things to do as well as like the messages. So I wanted you to know about that. So yeah, this week, be creating your business venture, going, changing your career, changing direction. Be yourself is key. Get out, get some exercise, get some fresh air, and remember to stay peaceful. So until I speak to you guys next week, have an amazing week. I'm sending you so much love and joy and peace and harmony within yourself this week. Lots of love, and have a great week. Alyssa.